What's good, YouTube? Your boy Kakashi the Dragon Sage, and I'm bringing you the two legends. What if Naruto was Sasuke's brother? This series is gonna be interesting. And I have not been uploading, bruh. I've been hanging out with my family, for winter vacation. First, it's getting close to the holidays. I hope y'all having a good winter break with y'all family. Well, yeah, I'm gonna start uploading more. I don't know how many parts of this series I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna say the like goal for this one will be 70 likes. 70 likes on this video, and I'll drop part 2 of the two legends. Alright, bet. We start this series off the day two legends are born. Births from Mikoto and Fugaku. They look just alike. What are their names gonna be, Fugaku? This will be Naruto. And this will be Sasuke. Yes, that's a good idea. As the doctor walks in. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Uchiha. Your babies are completely healthy, and they'll be ready to leave in a few. But it'll take a few days. And we'll have to keep them here overnight. But you guys can come get them in a few days. As Mikoto and Fugaku are like, alright, as they leave. Well, it's like, Mikoto leaves like a couple hours after she's healed. But then, you go to somebody lurking in the shadows of the hospital. As he stands in front of the two Uchiha boys. As he has no intentions of kidnapping them. But he plans on making one of them pretty dang strong. As this was Danzo. As he carried a suitcase, as he opened up the suitcase, as there was 5 vials of blood. These were the 5 vials of blood of Hashirama Senju. As they were Hashirama's strongest cells and his wood cells. As Naruto is wide awake as Sasuke sleeping, as Danzo's like, I suppose this one will do. As he enters all 5 vials of blood into Naruto, and the last one, as the cells start to mix. But Naruto's Uchiha cells are stable, but the Senju cells are kind of unstable. And what I mean by unstable is, I'll show you guys later anyways. As then, in the last vial, as Danzo gets every drop of blood into Naruto, Naruto begins to cry. As Danzo disappears. As all the nurses come in and look around, and they don't see nothing. As they rock Naruto back to sleep. A few days later, they take Naruto and Sasuke home. As Itachi meets his 2 new younger brothers. Are they twins, Mom? No, but they look just alike. I see. Well, what are their names? This is Sasuke, and this is Naruto. And then he says, As he looks at Naruto, I sense something strange about Naruto. By the way, guys, I'm making Naruto the reincarnation of Madara. And what I mean by the reincarnation of Madara is, he's not the reincarnation of Indra. I know Madara was the reincarnation of Indra, but Naruto's the reincarnation of Madara, not Indra. Don't get it twisted. Just whatever. Just go with it. I don't care really about Indra. Anyways. Back to the story. As Fugaku tells Itachi to go fetch Shisui, as Itachi is kind of confused, but he says, yes, father. As Itachi goes to find Shisui and brings him to the house. Hey there, Fugaku. Oh, Shisui, my boy. I would like to talk to you about something. What is it? Listen, we have just birthed 2 sons, me and Mikoto. And I have a question. What is it, Fugaku? If you had to choose one of these boys to train until they're in the academy, who would you choose? You want me to choose who to train? I mean, yeah, Fugaku says. You're a very skilled Jonin leader. And I can tell that you'd be a really good sensei to these boys. As, Shisui's like, fine. I pick him. As he points at Naruto. Okay then, Itachi, you will take it upon yourself to train Sasuke, as I am the head of the, police force, so I must go now. We are gonna do an 8-year time skip. Again, Naruto! As Naruto activates his 2 Tomoe Sharingan as he disappears out of sight in the blink of an eye, as he's behind Shisui and throws a kick. Shisui blocks, as they both body flicker, across the field, clashing their swords together. As this goes on for 10 seconds, then Naruto jumps into the air yelling, Uchiha style Halo Dance! As waves of fire erupts from his sword, as Shisui body flickers out of the way. As they enter a Taijutsu battle. After 20 minutes of sparring, that's enough for today, Naruto. Okay, Shisui. We go to Itachi and Sasuke. You've unlocked your one-time Oi Sharingan. Good work, Sasuke. And you've also mastered the Shuriken Jutsu. Thank you, big brother. Itachi. Yeah, well, enough for today. Okay, Itachi, as they go home. We go over Naruto's ability list. Naruto's ability list. So, Naruto has Fire Release. He has not unlocked his Wood Release yet. He has Fire Release, Swift Release, and Lightning Release. As Naruto knows, Fire Style Fireball Jutsu, Fire Style Phoenix Flower Jutsu, Fire Style Great Blaze Ball, and then he has Fire Style Burning Ash, and Fire Style Phoenix Flower Jutsu, if I didn't say that already, as he has Swift Release, which ups his speed. But his speed is, you guys will see. Anyways. As Lightning, he has like the regular lightning, like Lightning Blade, or whatever you want to call it, Rakiri. He can just do some. I'll just explain in the series, but whatever. As we go to as Naruto and Sasuke arrive a little bit later, as Sasuke walks to the door first, saying, "Hello, mother, father, I'm home." As they say, "Hello, Sasuke, how have you been?" "I've been good. Me and Itachi were just training." As they're like, "Yes." As Mikoto's like, "I wonder how Naruto's doing." As when Naruto began to train with Shisui, he ended up living with Shisui for a little bit. He lived with Shisui while they were training so that he didn't have to go back and forth. As Naruto walks in behind Sasuke, "Hey mom, dad, Itachi." "Oh, hey Sasuke." "Naruto!" as Sasuke says as he runs up to Naruto, hugging him. "Hey Sasuke." As Itachi says, "Hey there, my brother." As Naruto's like, "Hey Itachi." As Mikoto runs up to Naruto, giving him a hug. As Fugaku just closes his eyes and smiles, saying, "Welcome home." You guys start the academy next week. You guys know this, right? As Sasuke and Naruto look at each other as they smile. As then Mikoto's like, "So that means we have to go clothes shopping for you guys." As they're like, "Yeah!" As they run to the store with Mikoto, Fugaku, and Itachi. As Sasuke gets his regular black Uchiha shirt with his white shorts and black ninja sandals. As Naruto gets a long sleeve Uchiha shirt with the Uchiha sign on the back. So don't forget, a black long sleeve Uchiha shirt with a gray scarf with gray shinobi pants with white ninja tape for his ankles and his hands. He wears the ninja tape on his hands, on both of them, along with his from the top of his shin to his ankle with black shinobi sandals. So yeah, long sleeve Uchiha shirt, gray shinobi pants, along with white ninja tape and sandals. Yeah. So, as Naruto and Sasuke, 2 weeks later, Naruto and Sasuke are walking to the academy. As they see a kid getting bullied. This kid was Shino Aburame. He was getting bullied for being weird. And Shino's trying to use his bugs, but the people that he's fighting are too strong. As they just keep kicking him to the ground and burning all of his bugs. And Shino's like, "What did I do to you guys?" As they're like, "You weird insect handler. We're gonna teach you a lesson. Nobody creeps my little brother out with bugs." "Yeah, get him, big brother." As the man goes for a slice, Shino closes his eyes as Naruto is in front of Shino, as he grabbed the kunai, jumped up into the air doing a spinning kick, landing a kick to the boy's neck, sending him flying through 3 buildings. As Sasuke's like, "Don't you think you overdid it a bit, loser?" As Naruto's like, "Huh. So I'm a loser now, huh?" "Shut up, little brother. Let's go." Oh yeah, guys, Sasuke sadly came out a second before Naruto. They didn't come out at the same time. They came out like 1 second apart, but Sasuke came out 1 second before Naruto. As Naruto's like, "Here, As then he helps Shino off, and Shino's like, thank you. As he's like, I bet nobody messes with you again. As Shino's like, yeah, I hope so. As they walk into the classroom. As when they walk into the classroom, Sasuke and this girl locks eyes. As Naruto looks at both of them. As this girl was Hinata Hyuga. As Naruto's like, Sasuke, you alright? And Sasuke's like, what are you talking about? Of course I am. As he's like, you seem to be staring at that girl up there with purple hair. Naruto says this dead out loud. As Hinata starts to blush, playing with her fingers, because she likes Sasuke. As he's like, shut up, Naruto. As then Iruka says, oh, you two, you're the Naruto Uchiha and Sasuke Uchiha, am I correct? Yeah. Well then, go have a seat up there. You two can sit by each other. As they go have a seat. As 2 weeks goes by, it's just the same old school learning. Sasuke and Hinata hang out a little bit. As Naruto and Sasuke, they get fangirl, but they don't get super fangirl. Or not fangirl, fanboy, whatever you want to call it. As then you go to one specific day as Naruto and Sasuke are walking out. Oh yeah, guys, I forgot to tell you. And Naruto does have a sword holder like Shisui with the short blade. Since he did train with Shisui. Anyways. So. As Naruto and Sasuke are walking home, as they enter the Uchiha compound, they look around as they notice it's nighttime. As then they look back at the direction that they came as it's still nighttime. As Naruto's like, what's going on, Sasuke? And Sasuke's like, I don't know, Naruto. Let's go. As Naruto and Sasuke begin to jump on top of houses, running on the opposite sides of the houses. As then they dash to their house as they arrive at the front door. As Naruto slides it open, as he activates his 2 Tomoe Sharingan, as Sasuke activates his second, not his second, his first. So Sasuke has a 1 Tomoe, Naruto has a 2. As Naruto body flickers through the house, as then he body flickers to the room all the way in the back. As right in front of him, he sees Itachi just slice off Mikoto Fugaku's head. As Sasuke was right behind him, as Sasuke seen this, his eyes began to change. As another Tomo was added to his Sharingan, as Sasuke now had a 2 Tomoe Sharingan. As Itachi immediately puts Sasuke in the Tsukuyomi. As Sasuke is knocked out. As Naruto begins to cry. As when Naruto looks up, Naruto has a fully matured 3 Tomoe Sharingan. As he's like, Itachi, why? As Itachi says, Naruto, I did this for one reason, and one reason only. What was the reason? To test my power. That's it. To test your power. As he clenches his fist. As then, the left side of his body erupts with wood spikes. Just like how Obito did when he seen Kakashi not kill Rin, but when Rin jumped in front of Kakashi's lightning blade, and Obito went on a rampage, and like the whole left side of his body, wood spikes came out that side. So yeah, that happened to Naruto. Itachi's like, what wood spikes? As Naruto's like, you did this to test your power. As Itachi's like, yes, I did. As Naruto's like, I'm gonna kill you, you son of a bitch. As Naruto rushes Itachi with blinding speed. The first step that Naruto took cracked the floor completely. As then he was right in front of Itachi. As Itachi dodges, as Naruto punched the wall. As the house came tumbling down, but right before it did, Naruto was able to grab Sasuke and throw him out of the way. As then Naruto let off a yell. Ah! As then massive winds picked up around Naruto, blowing all the debris of the house away. As Naruto's like, I'll make you pay! As then Naruto and Itachi ran at each other. As Naruto is doing a wild taijutsu battle, like he's trying to get off crushing blows with speedy movements. As this is a good taijutsu battle. As 10 minutes later, they're both cut up. Naruto is running low on chakra. As Naruto's panting, as Itachi's panting a little bit too. As then Naruto looks at Itachi with both of his 3 Tomoe Sharingans blazing. As then Naruto stands up. As he's just silent. As Itachi's confused. And then the whole left side of Naruto's arm just grows massive with wood. As the next thing you know, Naruto did the deep forest emergence jutsu from the whole left side of his arm. We do a time skip to the jutsu has stopped. As you see Naruto passed out. Flashback to what happened. When Naruto did the deep forest emergence jutsu, the wood cut Itachi really bad and broke one of Itachi's bones. But as Itachi was able to get in front of Naruto, he activated his Mangekyo as his right eye started to bleed. As he put Naruto in a Tsukuyomi as Naruto passed out. Back to present time. Naruto is laid out on the ground as the wood style goes back into the ground. As the spikes retracted back inside of Naruto. As then, you go to Itachi, who is walking through the forest of the Akatsuki, holding his right arm, which is completely broken and dripping blood, as Itachi's right eye is completely covered with blood. As Naruto and Sasuke are both having the same dream. They have the dream of killing their older brother. We go to the next 3 days. Naruto has been knocked out on the ground for 3 days, along with Sasuke. As Naruto gets up and looks around, as he has flashbacks of what happened, as then his memory came back to him completely. As he gets up, as he brushes himself off, as he walks to the hospital to go find Sasuke. As Naruto's body flickering fast, boy. As then Naruto arrives to the hospital, as he walks into the Uchiha room 103. As Sasuke was sitting up in his bed. Sasuke thought that his brother had died. His brother Naruto. As Naruto's like, Sasuke! As Sasuke's like, no, Naruto! As Sasuke hops out of the bed and runs to Naruto, hugging him. As they both look at each other. As they begin to cry. As Naruto opens his eyes with his 3 Tomoe. As Sasuke opens his eyes with his 2. As they both say, we're thinking the same thing, aren't we? As Sasuke says, I know what we must do, Naruto. And at the same time, they both say, we must kill Itachi.